So, you're looking for a fulfilling remote job, but you're worried that not having a college degree is holding you back. Well, you're in exactly the right place. We're about to dive into 7 really promising career paths where your skills and your drive are what truly matter, way more than a diploma. Let's get into it.
You know that feeling when you're scrolling through job boards and it seems like every single good remote job is locked behind a 4-year degree? Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. It's a super common frustration, but it's a barrier we're about to break down because the workplace has seriously changed.
That old way of thinking is honestly just outdated. So today, we're going to prove it wrong by looking at 7 amazing career paths where your dedication and your actual abilities are what get you hired. So first up, let's talk about roles that are all about people.
Okay, this first group of jobs is all about human connection. These are for the folks who are natural problem solvers, great communicators, and the kind of people who just love helping others.
First on our list is the e-commerce customer service rep. Think about it. In a world of online shopping, you're that essential human touch. You're not just answering tickets, you're solving real problems, and you're actually making someone's day better. And you get to do it all from home. And here's the key thing to remember. This role is so much less about what you studied and way more about who you are. Why? Because companies know that empathy, patience, and clear communication, those things can't be taught from a textbook. If you've got those, you've already got the superpowers for this job.
Next up, for all you tech-savvy problem solvers out there, we have the Remote IT Support Technician. Here's the inside scoop. For entry-level support, companies care way more about what you can do right now than they do about a 4-year computer science degree. If you can troubleshoot the glitch, you are the superhero they need.
Our third role is the Online Community Manager. And this is so much more than just posting online. You really are the heartbeat of a brand's online world. It's a perfect fit for people without degrees because it values a real-world understanding of online culture and how people connect, skills you build from experience, not from a lecture hall.
And you can see how much companies value this. We're talking a typical salary range from $39,000 all the way up to $70,000. So this career isn't just fulfilling, it's also financially rewarding.
All right, let's move on. Now we're going to pull back the curtain and look at what I like to call the engine room of remote companies. These are the support roles that are the absolute backbone of a business, making sure everything runs like clockwork behind the scenes.
So if you have a great eye for detail and you just love being organized, remote bookkeeping could be your thing. It's a great career, super flexible, and here's why it's so easy to get into. Certifications and programs like QuickBooks are often faster, cheaper, and frankly, more valued by employers than a whole accounting degree for this kind of role. Up next, the Remote Project Coordinator. This is hands down the ultimate learn-on-the-job opportunity. It's for all you natural organizers out there, the ones who keep everything and everyone on track. And companies really value that proven talent for organization over formal degrees, making it a fantastic entry point into project management.
Now, I want to point something really important out here. We're focusing on the coordinator role for a reason. It's a much more accessible way to get your foot in the door. You don't need all the pricey certifications a project manager might need, but to get that crucial hands-on experience to build your entire career on.
And just because it's more accessible doesn't mean you're sacrificing pay. Not at all. With salaries that can go up to $67,000, this is a really solid career path for anyone who loves to keep a project moving. Okay, our final category is for the data detectives and the language lovers among us. This is all about turning raw information, whether it's numbers or words, into something with real impact. Let me tell you, businesses today are absolutely starving for insights. As a market research analyst, you're the one who dives into all the data, spots the trends, and gives companies that competitive edge. The key here is an analytical mind, not a piece of paper. A portfolio that shows you can find the story in the data, that's way more powerful than a diploma. And being able to do that, well, it's a skill that commands a pretty impressive salary, typically between $39,000 and $71,000. That just shows you how vital this work is in today's market. And finally, number 7, the online language translator. This job is so fundamental in our global world, right? It's the bridge that connects different cultures and businesses. But I know what you might be thinking.
This is the big question that always comes up. With AI getting so good so fast, is there really a future for human translators? And the answer is absolutely yes. But the role itself is evolving in a really fascinating way.
So here's the pivot. It's not about competing with AI. It's about working with it. The new opportunity is in adding that human touch, polishing the AI's text to capture all the nuance and cultural context that a machine just can't. Your expertise also becomes a training tool. Companies will literally hire you to provide the feedback that makes their AI models smarter.
Okay, so we've just walked through 7 incredible remote jobs. Now for the most important part, where do you actually go to find them? Let's get right to it and put together a simple toolkit.
Think of this slide as your treasure map. We've pulled together some of the best job boards for every single career we just talked about. So take a look. Sites like FlexJobs and We Work Remotely are amazing all-around resources, but you'll see some more specialized ones in there too. The best part is they are all packed with legitimate, vetted opportunities.
Look, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter which path you choose, the goal is the same. Each of these roles gives you a chance to be that hero, to solve a problem, to build a community, or to find that key insight. Your next great opportunity is right there, just waiting for you to grab it.
We've just opened 7 different doors to brand new career possibilities. So the only real question left is, which one are you going to explore first?